A very warm welcome to the 10th anniversary of the National Students' Art Exhibition. And this exhibition celebrates some of the most exciting young artists in the country. Being selected for the national show is a tremendous achievement. The submitted work is of a very high quality. The extraordinary talent on show is a great tribute to the artists, but also their teachers and school leaders who have supported and encouraged them to reach these heights. And I'm particularly delighted to include some talented work from special schools. Each piece comes with its own story and was judged with that in mind. Your work is inspirational to all of us. To all the artists, I'm truly in awe of your accomplishments, and all of you have the right to feel incredibly proud.
I'm the rector of the University of the Arts London. We've got nearly 19,000 art and design students here in London across Central St Martin's, Chelsea, Camberwell, Wimbledon, the London College of Fashion and London College of Communication. So I see an enormous amount of art, and I really can say this is a quite exceptional standard of work, and the more remarkable really for being from such young people. So the first thing I'd like to do is congratulate all of the students whose work is in this exhibition. It really is very exciting, very stimulating, and you're showing an enormous amount of creative potential.
It's a very impressive display. It's extraordinarily eye-catching. So I imagine that students, when they come here to look at each other's works and to look at their own work, will be very uplifted when they see the combination effect of all these pieces brought together.
I felt, when I saw my work on the wall, I felt really amazed that my work was being exhibited, and among all these really great pieces of work, it was just really surreal seeing my work here. I was really proud. When I got the letter through the post to tell me that I was being selected, I was really flabbergasted. I just didn't think that my work would be good enough to be displayed here, but it was a really good surprise.
I'm from Italy. I was born in England and I'm deaf. Well, I feel proud of myself and quite happy about my pictures. It's brilliant, and I'm quite happy that my pictures in the Moore Gallery.
I was gobsmacked. I didn't expect it to be in a gallery in London. As a student, I didn't even know this could be possible. This experience has opened my eyes a lot into being an artist. I wouldn't have thought it before, but this has definitely pushed it on.
Georgina has a very, very special talent, and I just thought it was so important to give her this opportunity because, as you can see, she is quite a shy young lady, and it means a lot to her to have this up, doesn't it, Georgina?
It makes me feel proud to see my artwork on the wall. This experience has made me want to be an artist in the future.
I'm really chuffed that I have my work on the gallery wall. It's so amazing. I can't believe it. It's quite a lifetime experience. It's definitely made me believe that I could go forward in an art career, that someone actually does appreciate what I've done.
When I first walked in, it was quite a surreal experience. I mean, I'm used to seeing my work in school and everything, but to see it in such a prestigious place amongst all this work, which is so amazing, it was really good. It's given me a lot of confidence in my work as well. I think I was a little bit kind of not sure about becoming an artist because of all the stigma around it and how people say that you can't earn very much money and that sort of stuff. But seeing it in an environment like this with all these successful artists and everything, it's really kind of spurred me on to pursue it, really.
There is a myth that if you become an artist, you'll never make a living. And actually that's not true at all. There are many, many people quietly earning a living and doing pretty well and doing what they love doing. The extraordinary thing about the arts in this country is it's so disparate. There are so many tendrils that there is no one body that coordinates and actually monitors what the benefit to the country is financially. But if you could do that, it would be colossal. And yet there is still this extraordinary perception that artists don't make any money. Well, the thing is they do, they can do. And if it's your passion, I think you should seriously consider taking it up as a profession.
This experience has inspired me to become a professional artist because I feel like that everyone does enjoy my artwork and I can become successful.
When I came into the gallery and saw my work on the wall, I was completely overwhelmed, and there's not even any words to describe how I feel about my work being displayed up against lots of this other work, which is just outstanding. So I think it's just such an amazing achievement, which I don't think I'll actually realise how good it is until I get home. This experience has showed me that I could become a professional artist because all of the work here is of such a high standard, and we went into a gallery next door as well, and that's just as good. And I just think that I've heard quite a few people talking about my work, and I just think that I don't know how to explain it really. Just I'm looking forward to what's coming in the future.
When I came into the gallery and saw my piece of work, I was quite astonished by the way it was in there. I didn't really expect any work to be in it, so it was quite exciting.
When I came to the gallery and saw my work on the wall, I was really pleased that it was chosen to be put up on display. I guess it made me more motivated seeing all the other artwork and seeing artwork that was obviously much better than mine. It made me motivated to do better next time in the A-levels, when I come to A-levels. I'm really excited about continuing art and hopefully going into it maybe as a career.
When I came into the gallery, it was an unbelievable experience to just see something that I created on the wall. It was just surreal. I would never expected it to be this amazing, to see something that I've made somewhere where everyone can see it. Honoured really, because of obviously looking at everyone's work, it's just amazing, and then people from my school, their work was considered, and it's just amazing to be selected to go in something as amazing as this. Yeah, this experience has definitely motivated me, inspired me to want to become a professional artist and pursue probably photography when I'm older. Prior to coming, I didn't realise how big and honourable it was to be in such an exhibition, because I thought it wouldn't be as big as this with so many people, so my expectations were not this, they were better. This is better than what I expected.
When I came in, there was obviously a sense of pride, knowing that I've come in here and I've represented my school and it's been chosen out of many great artists, and it's amongst a lot of great artists in this gallery, so yeah, pride.
I would say this experience has made me consider art more seriously as a subject. I mean, usually I do it just because I enjoy it and I love to paint and create art as something that other people can appreciate, but now I look at it and I think I might be able to get a career out of something I love.
It felt really good to see my work on the wall because obviously when you do it in the classroom you see it in like a different kind of way to when you walk into a gallery and see it with loads of other stuff. It's really high standard. It makes it feel like worth all the work you put into it.
Well, as soon as I came to the gallery, the first thing I've seen was my painting right here. It really did make me feel quite special seeing my work up here in the gallery. I mean, it's quite an amazing achievement, I think. So I'm planning to become an artist later on in the future.
It made me feel better than expected seeing my picture on the wall. It's the first thing I saw when I turned right, and it just feels unreal seeing my name on the wall. I was so shocked, to be honest, because the first thing they say is that how difficult it is to get in, and the last thing they say is if you're selected or not. So I didn't believe it would be me. I didn't believe they'd accept me, and they did. So I'm so happy.
I didn't quite know what the gallery was going to be like. I thought, actually, I suppose it was what I was thinking, because when I've been to the Tate and the Saatchi, it's been sort of like this, and I think it's really good. And there are loads of people here. It was packed, so it was. And when I first saw my painting on the wall, and some people looking at it, I thought, wow, it's gone far. So
I was just absolutely overwhelmed. Like, I walked into the room and I just looked to my to my left, and I was like, oh my god, that's crazy. It just feels so weird to see it actually on the wall. It's just just unbelievable for me. Well, for a while I was just stood to the side and I saw so many people like come up to it and take pictures, and it was just like, oh my god, they're actually taking pictures of my work. It was just crazy. I think for a while now I've definitely known that I want a career in art and design, because I just really love it, and I've always loved it. But I've always been working at like pieces and trying to make them a bit better and a bit like, and I've improved so much since I've been doing that.
Well, it was quite a shock at first to see it on the wall. I guess it could be seen like down the corridor, so we took a while to find it. It's like the third room that we came in, but there was definitely a couple of like 100 metres looking at it as we was walking towards it. Definitely, I felt proud when I saw it, looking towards it, and I don't know. It's also, I guess it was overwhelming to see it in sort of like a gallery like this.
When I first came into the gallery, I saw other bits of work and I was so blown away by the standard. When I came over here and I saw my work, I was really lost for words. Well, when my teacher first said that she was going to enter me into it, I thought, oh, you don't really think much of it, because at first I didn't really know what it was about. She just said that she was entering it. But when she called me up and she was like, yeah, it's going to be up in London, and I at first I just didn't know what to say. I went downstairs to my nan and I told my nan. My nan started crying. My nan gets really emotional over stuff like that, and that's when it kind of hit me, like it was really big, and really happy. It's definitely something that I want to go forward with. It's one of my passions. It's something that I feel it kind of takes me out of like realism a bit. I feel a bit lost when I do my art, and if it's something that I'm so focused on, I can really, I don't know, it's just something to express. Sometimes you don't get your words out right, and I'm not really one of those smart, very bookworm kind of people. I'm more expressive. I do drama and stuff as well, so this is one of my big passions. So yes, definitely.
Since what inspired me to paint, I've always loved painting. It's kind of creativity is kind of, it's what I love. It's what makes me different, I guess, and what everyone else.
Well, I mean, art is one of those things which is expressive of the human spirit. It's one of those things that tells us that we're alive, that we're human beings. It's about, getting at truth. And art and expression takes many forms, from literature through stagecraft and opera and music to figurative arts. So, of course, it's extremely important that students during their school career develop the ability to express themselves and to develop their imaginations, and what they can put onto canvas, or what they can do with chalk and ink, what they can do in creating a sculpture, is one of the ways of expressing their imagination, one of the ways in which they can express their humanity. I must say there are many signs here today of just that. Quite a lot of these images are very far from being consoling. They contain a great deal of realism, of anxiety, of conflict, of self-doubt, of agony, also of love, of beauty, of relationships. It's kind of not an easy exhibition. People have let their feelings pour out onto their canvases and onto their paper. And here you find, presumably, outpourings of their daily experiences.
Well, since I was here in 2011, which was I got the scholarship from the RBA granted to re-exhibit, and that was a fantastic opportunity. And since then, I applied for the Rome scholarship, and I was granted that. And I went to Rome in July for a whole month in the British School, and came back and re-exhibited again with the RBA, and sold a painting, exhibited twice, 2 paintings in that exhibition. And yeah, fantastic experience. I mean, it's through exhibiting in this exhibition here with the Dover Federation of the Arts that I was able to re-exhibit twice. Really snowballed.
ask anyone to put their work forward to be exhibited here. You know, you might as well, and if it is exhibited here, you know, it's a really great experience.
There's nothing else really quite like it. I mean, art's always been my favourite subject, and I think it's just the satisfaction of, you know, pursuing an idea and bringing it to the end and really going through all those things, and it's just the satisfaction of seeing a final piece after all your hard work, and when it pays off, it's, you know, it's really, really good.
So for people out there who think they would like to try and have their work displayed here, my advice would be just do what you enjoy, do what you're best at, and do more than what you do inside your class. So take it outside of your lesson, create a wider experience, get some experience in the commercial business, and then you never know what you might learn, and then you might get to places like this.
I've always wanted to be a professional artist anyway, but seeing my picture on the wall now makes me want to even more. I'm not the type of person who wants to do a job for the money. I want to do something that I enjoy, which is why I will follow art for the rest of my life.
Getting your work into stuff like this isn't easy. Opportunities like this don't come around very often, so just keep at it and I don't know, just follow your heart.
In one word, I'd describe this experience as exciting.
Memorable.
Good. Yeah.
Amazing. Monumental, I would say that this experience is.
Amazing.
Surreal.
Amazing.
Unreal.
If I could describe this in one word, this whole experience, it would be amazing.
It'd be brilliant.
Enlightening.
Memorable. I have to say amazing because it has been.
I've already used overwhelming, but that would probably be the best word I can think of.
Unbelievable. That would be how I'd describe this experience in one word.